Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another stream. Yet another stream? No, that's my stream intro. We are on YouTube now. Well, we're technically on stream at the same time. Come on over to Twitch. Welcome back to the Tiger's Den and yet another episode, yet another intro to the Afterworld. We're starting episode 3 today, where we will be deciding between Edgewater or the Deserters for the power. As always, for those watching on YouTube, this is a live VOD recording. Very little editing will be done, so you'll have to bear with me for alerts or anything like that goes on. If you want to see the mess that is our streams live, you know where to find me. Anyway, let's see if we can hop into this game. Hello. Hey, there it is. All right. I think we did like a manual save there. Yeah, right before the console. That is where we're picking up. Now this is where we get to choose. Do we go with the rebels or the deserters, or do we route it back to Edgewater? I've been doing a bit of brain conundrum-y thinky bitty or something, and I figured we'll actually go with Edgewater, despite not necessarily being a fan of this giant corporation. This giant corporation is not, it doesn't have its HQ in Edgewater after all. And both Parvati and a few others have made good cases for why we should go with Edgewater. Some people might be a bit disappointed in me, but I think that's pretty much where we're gonna be going. Hey Canberra, hey Brewfrost. So yeah, we're gonna route it to Edgewater and then cross our fingers. That's pretty much it. All right. Plant status first and foremost. Are we actually up and running? 22% efficiency. Okay. Redirect power. Warning. Safety failure detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Do you want to continue? Yep. Redirect power to Edgewater or Botanical Laboratory. Let's go Edgewater. Botanical Laboratory power is now safe to remove. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Additional structural damage detected. Warning, permanent power failure detected in Botanical Laboratory. Blatant disregard for Spacer's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Wow. Well, that's great. Hi.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they didn't care much for me.
You mean like Thomas? That seemed very fond of you?
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I've not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. Are you sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you. The tool he was thinking was definitely not a wrench. I know. I've not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, When Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Do that for him.
Yeah. Let's do it. I guess we go find data pads? Or I'm confused. I think we go find data pads now. We found the one here, right? Just want to stop in and say hi. Please keep me in your thoughts over the next couple of days. I had to drive a moving truck through the most notorious bad driver area in the country. Yay for helping family move. Yay for being anxious and happy at the same time. You've got this, Brufros. I believe in you and your ability to get this stuff done. To get something fixed in a good way. Okay, did I go I think, yeah, I went through everything here last time, so, yeah. Hi, okay.
Okay.
Ow. Just don't need ankles, it's fine.
Yep, be right over.
Where? Oh, this way, of course. Finally went through the photos you took and also made folders for them. Nice. Also, did we go all the way through, all the way around? Did we get all the robots? Did the robots get themselves? I think we did. I think we went all around. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We got it. Cool. All right. Oh. No, we didn't. Never mind. I'm a dingus. Disarm security fences, view recent logs. Okay. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice Company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency. Let me try that again. Major emergency, catastrophic. Whatever it says on screen. Catastrophic event or security breach. Attention, scheduled security updates at this Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error date not found. If you're a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Failure to show up for an immediate reprimand will turn into an immediate reprimand? I guess. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. I kind of feel bad about the deserters, but at the same time, they. Oop, what's this? They. Oh, it's shrooms. I don't really feel like they were the ones who would need it the most. Also, if things go pear-shaped, I'm blaming Parvati anyway. She's cute and all, but yeah. A leather boa. That is a chunk of a snake. That's a snook, not a snake. Jesus. You're cute. In your own creepy, kind of like cat-like, snake-like way. No, it's not hostile. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Light assault rifle, shock cannon. Hello? The shock cannon. We need to read this in an ad voice. The shock cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology. I'm speaking Simlish now. I give up. It's not a reading day apparently. That's not how we do things today. Okay, we're gonna go for the frightened engineer. We're gonna find the 3 volumes first. That's our first. Yeah, before we return there, we're gonna go for this quest. And like I said, we were gonna be sent into the community center. So yeah, it's a murder hooligan. No, marauder hooligan. It said. Yeah, I know how to read. Do it in the mother tongue. See if that helps. I don't think. I don't think that's going to help with the understanding for people on. What?
Everyone all right?
I love this hammer. Oh my god. The absolute brutality of the ragdoll. I slapped him across the face. Mwah. Beautiful, not overdone. God, oh. I don't think we're going silent on this. You know what? Let's... Yeah, whatever. A model spaceship. Okay.
Look out!
Why is everybody so angry? See, it's fine. Hammer! I'm not quite Tank Tolman, but hey, we'll We'll do that. Oh. And then they all fell to their knees. And begged that drifter, begged him please, as he raised his fist and then he spoke. I am the righteous hand of God. I am the devil that you forgot. Ooh. Ooh, an antique saber. What does that do? You know, except being antique and sabery. Oh, it does nothing because it's trash. Right. I'm a dingus. Oh well.
Get ready. We may.
There we go. I need a charge ability. So I can hold the charge of the weapon up, the power attack as I charge forward and then collide with the enemy and ultimately ensure their doom. But you know, it's fine. C12 H7 CL302. Try Does that say menthol? Oh. Whatever. At least something with chlorine in it. That's what I know. Wait, whoa. Is this a... No, it's not. Looks like a door. Mm-hmm. Oh, it just proves you can't eat at everybody's house. Am I being systematic enough for this? Like, is this... Yeah, okay. Bard. Optional first aid room key. Oh, hello. That's nice. Okay. So... if we get the first aid room key, we can get through there. Alright. Do we have a set of stairs here somewhere? Yeah. However, let's clear downstairs first. Oh wait, hold on. Hi. Terminal access hack. No. Logs. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis. The history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall... Don't decorate your main hall. At least not on stream. Decorating the main hall of our noble community center with elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hard-working spirit of our Spacer family. The centerpiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermized mantiqueen, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization victory over nature itself. I see no mantiqueen. Yeah. So, I now sense a jump scare or a fight. Because what's behind curtain number 5? Hey, Vietnam. Saltuna. Salmonidae salinus. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semiplerous. What does that mean? Which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. I found out what it means. Read the entire paragraph before you ask questions, Tiger. That's when our trusty Spacer Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Oh, great. Reading is hard. You know what? I'm gonna have some laughs there. I'm still skeptical. Like, I have Spidey senses tingling right now. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. Uh-huh. Canid. Beta lupus familiaris. Canids, or canids, as I keep calling them, they're probably canids, can be found all over Emerald Vale in 2 distinct varieties. Domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt. It's not a talking or reading day. Hunt in packs, while domesticated canids, fucking, I can't even decide on how I'm going to pronounce this, can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. I'm just going to note the blood and the chaos here. Coming soon, Mantiqueen. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign over her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Uh-huh. I still have spidey senses. And it's not often they've been wrong. And I'm getting an awful lot of upgrades and stuff.
Hi.
Let's call it pattern recognition. Not pattern recognition. I wouldn't recognize Patton if I saw him. I could probably recognize the tank if I had enough time, but you know. That's cheating. You don't have left set? I'm sorry, Piper. When you come visit, we'll make you some, or at least get you some. Well, the bodies are tiny cute. Yeah, that's the thing. Welcome, Director Pickett. Messages from I. Rosenberg. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully, it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at everyone who walks by. Oh, Jesus. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. Ira. I don't know why I went with that accent. I have no idea. El Tremel. Director Pickett, Alma's large complaint. Your obsession with the Mantiquine is wasting all our budget and holding up development of the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Lamont Tremel, Financial Officer. From Hunters and Trackers Limited. Subject, please stop. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your request of one adult Mantiquine. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please accept an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers Limited, partnered with the Wildlife Eradication Society, a wholly owned subsidiary of Universe Defense Logistics. Hunters and Trackers Limited, teaching the fauna of Halcyon the cruel realities of existence. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ta-da! Bones and gears don't mix. Hey, Lightblob. Doesn't even look like today is not speaking actual words today. Grommel's pretty much established that in the first 15 to 20 minutes of his stream. Yeah, I heard something about that. Experimental anthracillin. Okay. That doesn't sound scary or creepy at all. Who ate my lunch? I did. I ate my lunch. Thankfully. Okay. So now... let's go upstairs. That is so satisfying. Oh. The last time I think we had this much fun with with melee kills, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Those were also amazing. Like, just super bonk. Just so... mwah. Yeah? And this one, too. Okay. Oh, that's through there. Right, okay. Well, thankfully there was no Mantiqueen right now. Maybe later. Who knows? Titus Andronicus. Oh, Jesus. I love this hammer. Admitted you love any hammer in any game. This is true. You're not wrong, Camera. You're not wrong at any time. I wish I had the money for following Tank Tolman's workout app. He does this whole nerd train, like train or work out like a ranger, barbarian, and so on, and I think I would have a lot of fun following it, but yeah. Okay, let's go down here, find this this last volume, and then head up and talk to the deserters. Because we need the power regulator to fire up our ship and go into space. Into space. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the guy, he's a bit sus. Like, he looks a bit sus, right? It's not just me thinking it. Spacer's choice. Why do we have rabid scrats or sprats? Okay. Ooh, bolter pistol. Nice. Why not? No. Why? Why are the sprats rabid? Like, where did they get rabies? And why are the eradication people not on that? Like, why are they not doing more to defeat that? Still have a bit of a tickle in my throat. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, no, let's do that.
Hey, that's impressive.
Ooh, did I just get a plasma cutter? Oh, I did. $133 damage. I think that's taking up space of my pistol now. Or maybe rather my telescoping staff. Like light pistol, bolter pistol. Yeah, there we go. That had more damage. Sawed-off shotgun, 173. No, we're definitely more melee focused than that, so we're gonna. I mean, I kind of want to test the shotgun. I won't lie. It's very tempting to test the shock cannon. That's okay. So that's 215, 134. You know. Oh. Okay, so it functions kind of like a minigun, like it's a continuous fire thing, but it needs something to arc of them. It looks amazing, though. I'll say that. That breakdown sounds a lot like the one from Mass Effect. Tossball blocker, Spacer's Choice. No. Oh, Jesus. Damage rating. There we go. Ooh. That's in pristine condition? Add to junk. We'll keep a sawed off. What is the difference between the light assault rifle and the normal assault rifle? Not much difference in the magazine size. Normal assault rifle does 10 damage more per. Ah, screw it. Let's do this. There you go. Yeah, we'll just break that down. I have a feeling we'll get more at some point. Maybe we should go check out this terminal. Unlock second story balcony door. Oh. Oh well. Personnel files, ideas for Soltuna Light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Soltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with satisfying crunch for cartilage. Oh, Jesus. Of cartilage. Still not good. You can't spell Soltuna without salt. No, you also can't spell Soltuna without ants. Potential to market towards families? This is horrific. Leading scientists say it's still food. Oh no. The Soltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. Okay. Messages. To R. Thompson. Hey boss, just want to check up on new Soltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for product line, and I think someone will really catch with our customers' attention. From R. Thompson. I can't remember Thompson's voice. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Soltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of Soltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Soltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Soltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Soltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Wow. I can't wait to take down this company. They are just no. Just no. Alright. Can we go in here? No. Okay. So there's nothing else to see here now. Well, I guess we're leaving then. All right. Let's go find this engineering book. In the cannery again, huh? Oh. Elon would be proud to run that company. Honestly, I'm not sure he's not. Hi. Oh, that's Ernest. We talked to him, haven't we? Well, I mean, that was... all the... Ow. Resistance free. I guess we're returning up to the deserters to get our power regulator and everything. I'm okay with that. Spectrum Red. Rizzo's Spectrum Red. Spectrum Vodka. A glass for every class. Great. Still not sure about that whole volcano thing though, but hey. I like the way they light up the roads here. That's actually very nice. I wish we could have that in real life. You know, keep your car centered over here and you'll be in the middle of the road. That sort of thing. Or you'll be in the middle of the lane. Maybe one day. How do you guys still have electrical power up here? They're not going to be happy with me, aren't they? Hi, Thomas.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted. I've got all of those data pads, actually.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, found in the community center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Spectrum potatoes?
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on. I've got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Exactly.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Oh. I've got more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
The elusive Part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Sure.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
Calm down, Thomas.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface. I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
Never mind. Deserter.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Stefan Garcia. Okay.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
What are you selling?
Nothing. With the power gone, we've got to conserve our supplies.
Oh, I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zodi. Zodi?
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial.
Zodi.
Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Yeah, okay. What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Okay. Well, let's see her around. Grace?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Canids. Okay, now we've learned how to say that. I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she might be heading?
Vex
Hiding?
me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Maybe the Marauders took her?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell.
Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east.
East, okay.
Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Alright, let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. I'm afraid to go talk to Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Okay.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
I
Or
don't
you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
think that was what I
Kill Reed
meant
if you
with
must.
my
Talk him into
phrasing.
leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
You know what? We'll try to talk him down. If we can't, maybe we'll just pop him. Oh. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's
Fair.
as much of the story as you need to hear.
Reed isn't just going to leave his post, though. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell them how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You think that'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Fair enough. Tossball cards. Why is that a thing? Okay, that door is sealed. Maybe we should have gone through here before we did that. All right, Kemp.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery. You want to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
Exactly. There you go.
I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
See? There you go.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
Stay put. I'm trying to talk Reed into stepping down.
You know where to find me.
Grace.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
There's nothing left for you. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
That's fair. All right. Well, I guess we're heading back to Reed to convince him that this needs to change. Yes. Yes. Oh. That was a weird thing. And then afterwards we can head east and see if we can figure out what's going on with Zoe. Well, we do have the power regulator now, so that's good. It means our ship is functioning. In theory. Theories are nice. I wonder what that building is. I almost guaranteed we're gonna go there at some point, but you know. Okay, I think I'll like using that. All right, Reed. You old flea bag, where are you? Hi.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yeah.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not?
No.
Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Oh. I'm so sad. You must have some kind of treatment plan.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
Your prescription for the plague is to show up to work.
Working through hardship is a sign of loyalty and strength. I didn't get to where I am now by lying on my sickbed whenever I came down with a case of the calenture. Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated.
How long?
Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
And how long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
Things have been going badly for the last few years.
Let me tell you what I plan on telling the Spacer's Choice Inspector next time he lands his fancy ship here and takes a look around. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
You withhold medicine from your own workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone.
Well, you let Adelaide...
So I have to choose.
And you chose to let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most.
I kind of want to give him a little bit of a greeting in the Sicilian way. Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately? Or you seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
You should really try eating a vegetable.
A vegetable? You mean like hydrocale? Chewy, fibrous material that springs out of the dirt?
Yeah.
I do not trust any food that grows out of the dirt.
Okay.
Worms copulate in the dirt. Did you know that?
Saltuna copulates in the sea. So what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
This is an ugly place to live. Of course people are going to walk away.
Nature is uglier.
Is it
There's
though?
safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Oh, I really want to get that option. Alright. I should go. How? How do I get him to leave? I really, really, really wish we could do that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Journal. What is the journal saying? Remove Reed from Edgewater. Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater unless Reed is out of the picture. Her people will follow her back to town if she returns. Oh, completed. We're gonna just hide those. Hey, CC, how you doing? Okay.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
Sure, sure.
We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible.
Mm-hmm.
The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Yeah. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's growing her crops with a special fertilizer.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Corpses, mostly human.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
I'm not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down.
You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Yes!
I won't stand in her way.
Get wrecked, nerd.
My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Take care. TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion is leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Nice. Okay. Let's use our skill points first. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 50 there. If we get 2 more points there, we get 1 more in long guns. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Bring lockpick up to 30, sneak up to 33. Yeah. Nice. Apply. Accept. That's not a perk point. There we go. Right. Perks for Parvati. Base health, threat generated up or down, or plus 10 to increase your engineering skill when Parvati is in the party. Ooh. I like that. Yep, we're going with that. Nice. I mean, let's go. Ah, shoot. I forgot to set a marker. Anybody know how long we've been going with the recording? Or with the episode? Hold on. While we're in town, should we maybe do this, well, this one?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Wow. Anyway. Wait, trash? Aw. Can't loot the trash.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
At least you got your health.
Do they, though? Esther Blaine.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Yo, Mr. Abernathy. Whoa, Jesus.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Thank you, Lieutenant. So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your graveside fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
The great cannery
Don't
in the
say
sky.
that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious.
Is it, though?
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. No, you know. You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Where do you think I'm a freelancer? Or how can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I've been there already. Is this the medicine you're talking
You've
about?
been there already? And you ain't been ground down into marauder meat? Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
It's all yours.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
I risked my life to save yours, Abernathy.
You're wringing the blood out of me.
There you go.
Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
See you around. I hope I'm not gonna need that medicine at some other point. Okay, so taking anything from here would be stealing, which is understandable. Wait, did my... So my quest changed there once I spoke to him.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Uh-huh. Howdy, Conrad.
Please don't touch anything.
Conrad's
Your
the dick.
hands are probably crawling with germs.
Checks out.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
So you mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I don't have time for this. Or...
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Sure. Yeah, let's call me Dr. Tiger. That's who I am. Only if we use the term... so you prepare corpses for burial. Pretty specific job description.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise.
Fair enough.
Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, It's my job to make you look like a million bits.
So wrong that they all keep saying that. I've got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you treat all workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
That's monstrous.
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
Sure.
I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
He's not wrong, and that pains me to say. Alright, that's all for now. Why would I return to him? Phyllis Granger. Ludwig Miller and Silas. Alright. I think we need to go talk to Silas to figure out what we can do with Conrad's Sadiq, sorry. He's guaranteed named that for a reason. Yo, Silas.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
What am I, chopped liver?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My
No.
dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
That's none of my business.
Something I can do for you?
I got a question for you. About those fees you wanted.
Run into any trouble?
Conrad says he can't pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Not on stream, sir. Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Why has that been on the tip of your tongue all day? You know what? I'm not. No, we're not. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. So that's a Manti Queen. Right, okay. Shh. Alright, we're checking out Conrad's back room, it seems.
Sure.
Letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Species Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay for his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Just use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Waggle your eyebrows? Nobody saw that. Well, I checked Conrad's back room.
I'm going.
For what that's worth.
Be right there.
Yep, come on. Did I just whistle? No. No, I did. Alright. Hear me out, Conrad.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your graveside fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
None of your business. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
No, you shouldn't.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
They probably were worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't really care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Uh-huh. Thank you. This place is fucked up, yo. Alright, let's go find Phyllis. Apparently. Phyllis Granger. Alright. Yo, Phyllis.
You the new worker?
No.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said he shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with.
Wow.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are you gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me.
Fair.
Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work or whatever. Fucking hell, these people, man. Can't wait to take down this goddamn company. Christ on a cracker, they deserve to be so forcibly shut down. Have a spacer day. Alright, let's go find Ludwig Miller then. Ludwig! How are you? Oh. Maybe I should have gone the other way? Possibly. Do I like running around outside? Yeah. Lifetime net value 4,289 bits. Really? That's what they write on their... Oh. I'm starting to have a severe dislike, possibly even a slight hate towards this company. Because son of a beeswax, Christ on a cracker, peddling for the shops on a Tuesday. No, that's Christ on a bike. On a scale from 1 to fucking hell. Yo, Luddy.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance.
Silence
I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me you some Greyside feet.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance.
The resistance?
This means he's finally heard the calling.
I'll let you be. The resistance, huh? All right. Let's do a repair on the plasma cutter. Modify. Okay. Can we modify this? No, there's nothing. We can modify the light pistol, but... Ooh. Impact hammer, spacer's choice. Oh, that's the one Parvati's running around with. Oh, never mind. Speed grip. Melee weapon attack speed. Oh, hello. After installation, this mod cannot be removed unless you're an engineering virtuoso. 150. That's fine. Oh, okay, and up there it shows how it updates, right? So that's for barrels. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Fun Times barrel. Not a word. Stop it. We talked about this last time. No. Bad. No. No. Stop it. Don't. No. No. Oi! Oi! Okay. You know what? Yeah. Let's install that. And then on magazine, mag size. Up 9. Damage type shock. No, we're gonna go with a magnum. I'm pretty sure I'll keep that for a bit. Watch me instantly replace it. I like the look of the of of the trip blade. I think this is a cool design. Because it has the slight bill hook, it has the poleaxe kind of variety to it too, on the long handle. Like, it's very, very cool. Very cool. Anyway. Ugh. Alright. Let's go. Silas is that way, and I think we can pretty much head up and into the hills to talk to our dear deserters, aka the reappropriated town folk of Edgewater. Yeah, there you go. And then we can start looking for Zoe, which I think we're gonna make our next episode, honestly. Howdy.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
All right, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Isn't that why you wanted to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me... You know what? No, that's all for now. Fine. We'll head this way. Hey, that's not a road.
Skip rocks in the river, so Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Unlicensed terraforming by skipping rocks.
I don't know how to skip rocks or insects.
Well, then. That's great. You okay?
Where are we headed?
Just monkey business. Just doing some monkey business. That could have gone worse. And it probably will next time. Woo. Not sure what I can do with primal hide, but we'll figure something out. I want to test my new blade. Nah, screw it. Whee! Parvati, watch your shop. Clean backgrounds, lady. I need to give her a different mask so I don't slice at her accidentally. Is this the thermal plant? Oh, what are you looking at? Huh. Ah, dead bodies here. I wonder why. Strange. Such a weird thing that could happen out here in the middle of nowhere. Where nobody clearly has been before. I didn't promise. Yeah, it's a pretty big graveyard for a small company town. Now, the thing is, I think we've done a good thing with getting Thompson to step down and getting Adelaide and the others back, because if she can use the bodies for that instead of other things, then yeah. All right. Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I talked Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Well,
I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater.
Not really.
A considerable burden to carry.
Well, fair. Also, let's not say the fact that that option became available by accident, but you know, that's, you take care. I'll see you around. Fucking that level up sound is worse than the quest done sound in The Witcher 3. Flip. Oh.
Wow, you got that?
Doo-doo-doo. Okay, still sealed. Right, that's fine. Burp. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get a few more points. I kind of want to dump all of it there, so we get melee weapon reach. But also 6 points there brings handguns up to 30. After 50, you can specialize in adding points to one-hand melee or two-handed melee. Oh. So now I can choose to go specifically for one hand. What's the bonus of that? As opposed to adding it directly to melee. Why would I add that instead of adding it to both at the same time? Oh, that's why. Right. Never mind, I'm a dingus. So once I hit 50 in something, I will have to specialize. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We're also kind of going up on handguns, so I think let's go up to 25 there. Let's go up to 25 in block. And the rest in stealth. Yep. Okay. Apply. Alright. Perks. We have a perk point. And we said last time, vendor prices, commanding time dilation, recharge rate, base armor damage per flaw, size of magazine size, weapon armor durability, sprint speed, walk speed, damage when alone, tactical time dilation meter max. That actually might be nice. But the recharge rate is also nice, especially when we start hitting more heavy combat. I think we're gonna go here. Yeah. Details. Journal. Nice.
One of us want to go see what happened?
To what?
I know, I'm trying to think.
They're acting like they don't know what's going on. We know exactly what's going on. We've fixed it for them. Anyway, that's where we're gonna save. We're gonna save on that manual save. We're gonna accept that. And this is where I'm gonna confuse Twitch chat. Because it always happens. But we're gonna say goodbye to you guys watching on YouTube right now and say thank you so much for hanging out with us for this episode. I hope you're enjoying Outer Worlds. I'm enjoying making these episodes. And if you ever want to catch us live while we're making this, you know where to find us. I think. There might be some links somewhere. I've got no idea. Watch us next time when we're trying to figure out what happened to Zoe, to see if we can also make sure that Grace leaves to go back to Edgewater. Anyway, I've been the Tiger. You guys have been the best buds. But as always, keep wild, stay free. And I'll see you guys in the next one.